because we did this in Ace Combat 4. On the same day, I might add. September 19th, 2006. And now we're doing it again, September 19th, 2019. You'd think they'd increase their air defenses around this day. My vehicle isn't great at air to ground, but I kind of need an air to air vehicle, and this is the best one I have. Like, as much as this is an air to ground mission, bringing an air to ground vehicle to this mission is going to be a horrendous idea.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Sortie ASAP. Yeah, we're in a Raspberry's plane. Wouldn't it be funny if I just flew in the skin of the person we're about to get into a fight with? They're not going to be flying this plane this mission, but they do fly this plane.
We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Yeah, I'm fine. Why? What's up? Okay, I was wondering why you're asking if I was alright or not. Seeing Farbomthi again in HD after seeing it in very low resolution is definitely nice. I am streaming it. I just started the stream, I said. Yeah, I said now I'm gonna hit the go live button. After I got done talking about all the emblems. Yeah, that's what someone put on last time. I just haven't bothered to change it, so I'm leaving on night for now. Bonk. Bonk. Woo. There we go. I'm being shot at by like 50 planes. Let's do something about that. Like, they should have realized that me leaving them alone was doing them a favor. But they've been harassing me too long. Alright. I've got to take out one or the other. I don't remember what they were talking about. I'm assuming something over here. I'm guessing it's like that army of that just best that's over here. Oh, apparently, okay. Sammy is being funky. I see that. I can fix that. Sammy just popped up a error. What is that error? Sammy! Somehow none of your scenes collections named undefined. Oh, it lost connection to Twitch chat. Okay. I always gotta check because they always lose connection to Twitch chat randomly. And also Sammy is now completely lagged out. My whole computer is like lagging out, I think. There we go. It just does. Things lag out sometimes. It's no big deal. There you go. I'm gonna quickly relaunch Discord, so I'll be right back. Sometimes Discord can be a problem, mainly. Yeah, it doesn't take very long to relaunch Discord. Things feel a little smoother now that I've done that. Let's set this to 720p. There we go. Close. Let's check OBS. OBS can tell me if anything's being a little funky as well. The answer is... yes. The FPS of OBS is like at not proper 60. Okay. Oh, there it goes. It's evened out. Alright, whatever I did fixed it, I think. Either that or it's because I opened OBS that it started lagging. I don't really have OBS, Alright, now to manually change my PNG to the default. There we go. Alright, yeah, that fixed it. Relaunching Discord seems to have fixed whatever's going on. And Sammy should be properly connected to Twitch chat now as well. It says it is. This MiG is really testing my patience, isn't it? There we go. God, all these A-10s. Blanc. There we go. Take out all four of them. It missed most. It missed them all. Okay, then. Hello, Alan. Take out the griping. Griping, no griping. Honk.
Stay sharp. Stall warning. This one's all mine.
Ooh. Fun, fun. Interesting. I thought the game was removed from sale.
Take him out.
5 seasons. I thought it was removed from sale in less time than that. But I think it came back recently? I was told it came. I saw people playing it recently, so I think it had come back without its microtransaction now. I don't really know. I haven't paid attention. Am I okay? No more microtransactions. Ah. Yeah. Am I okay with you calling me cat toy? I find it weird when I've said I'm a wolf. So kind of. I'm okay. Cactuar? No. What? I've only ever really seen Cactuars in very few of the Final Fantasy games. But yeah, no, I was answering a question in the chat. Alright, we dealt with that one group. Now let's go deal with the other group that they said they were going to deal with over here. And kind of haven't. There's also just a bunch of random AA guns over here. They're not really doing anything, they're just kind of existing.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
There we go. Got him. Oh yeah, they were hit by an asteroid if you didn't realize. That's why there's a big crater there and half the city is flooded. They haven't done a very good job of, you know, cleaning that up. They've at least managed to shoot down and destroy a couple of boats. I probably should have brought an EML. I'm thinking about it. I'm like, that's a very good air-to-ground weapon. Especially for boats. I could swap back over to the appropriate air-to-air weapon before the big fight. Stork. This is the Stork. What a name for a character. This battle cruiser doesn't want to die. I'm working on it. Oh, I hit the plane. I hit the boat. Yeah, I think I'm gonna bring in the EML. Because what's better than a railgun? Oh. I need to quit the mission to bring in the EML. Also, while I'm setting up the EML, I can run the ad that's about to play to get it out of the way. I keep getting harassed by this stupid... There we go. This driver update I keep forgetting about. It keeps reminding me when I'm streaming. So yeah, let's bring in the EML. Good old... Because what's better than a railgun? 2 railguns, but... we can only bring in 1 on this plane. There is a plane where you could have 2, but they aren't as powerful as a singular railgun. But there we go, we got a railgun. There it is. Isn't it beautiful?
We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation.
I wish I could see what's in front of me because I was gonna try shooting one of the planes down with a railgun. I almost got him.
North. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone. Count is back in the saddle as Cyclops 2. It's gonna be fly with you again, partner.
No, it's real funny.
After the amount of time he's been just shit talking him, he's like, yeah, I know exactly what you've been saying this whole time, and I'm going to make fun of you for it.
Target acquired.
Behind the enemy.
I got a lock.
Alright, let's go deal with the fleet that's hidden in the, sunken city. Or actually, no, the fleet that's attacking the other fleet over here. That's some easy points, especially with a railgun. They can't fight a railgun.
We should see the submerged area up ahead. Friendly warships have already begun the invasion. Things are about to get rough.
I missed.
Mark on the defendant's Stonehenge. You sure about this? Yes, we have positive ID. Raise the threat level to maximum.
Threat level, we come in threat level maximum immediately.
Don't underestimate them.
Missile, evade!
God, this cruiser really takes a beating, doesn't it?
Keep sending the enemy forces to their watery graves.
Got another.
Three strikes is overhead. Lady Luck now on our side.
Strutter 1 is launched.
Woo! Got yet another.
They're after me. I need cover.
And that boat's down. Sweet.
It'll take forever to get here.
Got them all. Think we can hit this Meg? I'm so close yet so far. Aiming the railgun is kind of difficult because it's manual aiming.
Two separate combat zones. We need to split our forces into two and meet both threats at once. Head for either area. Cyclops will take care of the other.
Okay. Well, I'm already in this area, so I can deal with the threat that's over here.
Target is in machine gun range. Box 2! Enemy behind you! Head down!
Is the threat over here?
Put your ECM stack and load. We need to take out those missiles.
Or did we take out everything that was already over here?
Time to punch through.
Okay. I thought new enemies spawned when I said that. I guess not. Think we could hit this Su-34. I may have overshot that. I could have, but I overshot it. That must have scared the ever-living shit out of him, though.
Let's go. Ocean.
That's something.
Acquired. Fox 2!
God, why is this Su very good at dodging my missiles? There we go. Oh, I aimed too high.
You're out of chassis flares.
The missile got through our ECM. Behind you. Enemy on your tail.
Yep, I can see the MiG chasing me. It's not gonna be chasing me for much longer, though. Down it goes. Almost. Damn it. I'll get a hit with the railgun eventually.
Enemies locked on. Break away. Strider 1, missile closing. Evade.
If I can't hit an A10 with a railgun, there we go. I was gonna say, if I can't hit an A10 with a railgun, then it's time to throw this thing away. Blonk. Blonk. Oh, come on.
Target is hit.
Damn it. I am too high. I feel like it should target towards the thing a little bit when you have the circle on them. Or the aiming reticle should be a bit more centered? I don't know. Got him. Deal with another one of the AVs. So many AVs in this area. They're at least slow, easy to shoot targets. Damn it.
Fox 2.
They evaded it.
Evade that. Oh. It evaded one of them.
Bandit has a lock.
Oh no, it just takes 3 hits. I thought he evaded one of the missiles. He did not. He just can take 3 hits.
They took a bite out of me. Breaking.
Damn it. I gotta stop aiming well sideways.
Reinforcements on radar. Take him out. Split up. The longer this drags on, the greater our losses.
Roger that. Fall back 900 yards. Price strikes is here.
Take him out. There we go. Jesus.
Let's hurry up and finish the job. Enemy missile chasing me.
Got him. Got him.
The comms are full of requests for help from friendlies.
Why did he have flares? Really?
Jeopardy now.
As if it does. As if it takes 3 missile shots to shoot him. He had flares too.
Take them out before they can approach the fleet.
Yeah, we're half done with the mission and not barely half done with the amount of points we need to get to win this mission. Not ideal. Oh hey, there's a bunch of hidden boats in the sunken city. Fort Bounty's such a cool place. Would you agree? It's kind of neat. It's like half the city is flooded and sunk.
Enemy has a lock on you. Strider 1, target destroyed. 5 minutes remaining. Firing railgun. Strider 1, enemy vessel destroyed.
Woo!
In gun range.
Fly back up.
Missile inbound.
Fly down. I have to attack at a weird angle for these things because all the buildings are in the way. You can destroy these buildings though, at least, so that's always fun. Still more gunboats here. No, I missed. That must have been terrifying, though, to have that railgun blow up with the size of a boat-sized explosion right next to them.
Strider 1, enemy ship sunk.
It's another fleet over here. Let's go deal with that.
That area's all yours, Strider. We'll back up main squadron. Park.
Oh, come on, that hit. MBT formation. Oh, there's a, there's an ace pilot. How close is he? Oh, he's pretty close. Where'd he go? There he is. Ow. I took a hit for that, but it was worth it.
3 minutes remaining.
Our allies aren't advancing as we hoped. This isn't good. Trigger!
We're almost won. Don't worry. God, these guys worry too much.
Check your radars.
Trigger. It's about time we finished up here and helped other allies in trouble.
You don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down, then move on to the next.
Steer clear of the
There we go.
ship. Just how many did we lose?
You lost about 10 ships here, another 30 ships in another location. Oh, easy on our eardrums. Alright, there's a Aegis Ashore over here. I love the Aegis Ashore. It's an easy target. If I had any more EMLs.
2 minutes remaining.
Target destroyed.
But if I take it out, it would pretty much win me the mission. There we go.
Organized resistance from the Emergent Army. Operation nearly complete. Just need to see it through.
Woo!
Understood.
I'm gonna go quickly change my weapons out for reasons of
Real well out there.
it's about to become an air mission.
You'll be heroes.
We'll be heroes.
They've got for you, but if you want one, come back in one piece.
Come back in one piece.
Control tower.
Give me my air-to-air missiles, please.
Strider 1, this is control tower.
Strider 1, this is control tower. The only important part of that sentence. What you up to currently, Zachary? I said, what are you up to currently? Oh yeah, my bad. Oh yeah, you've just been so quiet, so I completely forgot. It's all good. ADHD, it's fun. You forget what other people are doing every 5 seconds.
Pay attention. Break.
Strider 1, missile away.
It's like, yes, I'm having fun. Oh, I don't want to do this anymore. But I want to do this when you don't. But I do. And this is why I wanted to get my resupply early, because they got rid of the resupply line.
Enemy headquarters is almost ours. Operation to eliminate all enemy satellites also underway.
Operation to eliminate all enemy satellites. That isn't gonna end badly or anything.
Something you'd like to eat, guys? I'm buying.
Does that sound like a bad idea, taking out a bunch of satellites in orbit?
You're right. New bogies. No, 5 SU-30s inbound.
Oh, here it comes.
Rex,
You can hear the sky speaking Latin. You should watch this cutscene, it's cool. Mr. X does something that we do all the time. Dive bombs a boat. Now we gotta go fight him and his squadron. Well, we don't have to fight a squadron, but I'm gonna take out a squadron.
We just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage.
Time now for a really cool fight.
Toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The 2 leaders ordered different moves, but don't underestimate the rest of them either. This should prove to be fun. What do you mean? It's just like you say. The enemy has experienced fighters in their midst.
Target acquired.
I have a lock. What you can do, I said. Don't let yourselves be distracted by the missing arm here.
Strider 1, missile launched.
I'm gonna shoot down his entire squadron, then shoot him down. First I kill your friends, then I kill you.
Strider 1, break now! Enemy has a lock on you.
Got one.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. The friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
This one's got skills.
Cyclops 3, check your 6. Missile did not connect.
Enemy on your back. They got their flight control sails down.
Fox 3.
Two down.
Through the Ocean forces.
No, 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 no. Who are these guys?
I have a lock. Missed. Landed fire missile.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Don't go at them alone. 2 or more on each target. Locked on.
3 down.
See where your plane is headed. Eject.
Watch it.
Get me. Good luck. All my targets back. Time to punch through.
Target acquired. Strider 1, Fox 3.
You sure he's human?
You sure he's human? Are you asking that about me or him?
He has a lock on me. Not long before our forces are routed.
How? I mean, to be fair, I don't pilot like a human. Like, the G-forces my character experiences would kill somebody.
The 2 leaders. Eject while you can still talk.
Eject while you still talk. At least he cares.
We gotta eject. Cyclops 3 is bailed out safely. Don't worry. He's gonna make it.
Cool. As long as he makes it, you know?
Listen, Trigger. Real talk. If we keep this up, someone's not gonna win. I'll act as a lure. Meanwhile,
Don't act as a lure. That's a really stupid idea. This man's about to commit suicide.
grab the bait. Time to take him for a ride.
Oh, shit.
Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Waiting for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger. My boys won't let you have it.
Cyclops 1, check your 6.
Shit, Jesus, they're flying like crazy. How many missiles can his plane take? I just hit him with 6.
We're all grown up. I'll even let the last crack slide.
Hey, I'm being serious here.
Target is hit.
Nice. Fine. Give him one more.
Strider 1.
We're flying through the destroyed city right now. What is this flying he's having me do? Didn't have to do that, but I did it anyways.
Over with this next shot. Bad pilot.
Oh, he shot down Cyclops.
Wiseman, missile closing.
I'll keep him on me. Stop building.
Oh, R.I.P. Cyclops 1. The guy that Count has been shit-talking.
Wiseman, eject already, Wiseman. I'm sorry, Count. This plane exploded.
Wiseman, stay strong.
He shat-talked him for so long, now he's upset that he's dead.
Wiseman, shit. Negative, Cyclops 2, you're the lead. I can't do it. Trigger should take command. The duty is yours. It's impossible.
Do it.
Damn it.
Come on, Count, prove yourself.
We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
Unkown.
Missile away.
Damn. I want to go to Triggers 8, but I can't keep up.
Oh, something's going on with the HUD.
Strata 1, target
Why are misdirections destroying buildings?
Damn.
Now go finish the job.
Get Mr. X, Trigger. Shoot it down, Trigger. You can do it. In fact, you're the only one who can.
There's something going on in the sky.
The radar suddenly turned off.
The HUD just vanished.
Spawn. My data won't update.
My HUD is
Damn it.
Look at the sky.
I've lost radar contact. What's up?
There's a bunch of explosions happening in the sky.
Look at the sky. Towards the sun.
What is that?
A star? No. Maybe an explosion?
Our HUD fucked up and the sky is exploding.
Soul Squadron. Head home. It's not safe to stick around here if we lose our base.
Listen up. We've just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Farbanti's now under Ocean control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Negative. They've got a debt to pay.
Well, that's fun.
Count, we all feel the same
Our-
way.
Shit.
So Wiseman died for nothing.
There we go. Okay, that building doesn't break. I do like that some of the buildings do explode. That's kind of neat. But there we go. Wiseman's dead, and suddenly the sky's
This is a
exploding.
peacekeeping force forward base near Erusian territory. Other Allied aircraft have probably been forced to make emergency landings at other airfields. We don't know much. The mission to capture the capital is nearly complete, but we unfortunately have no intel. The enemy communication satellites are down, and we have confirmed the deaths of several Erusian leaders. But our enemy was smart. They had a similar plan. Our own communication systems were destroyed at approximately the same time. We have no idea when or if they'll come back online. Stand by for further details.
So everyone just shot at each other's satellites like children and took out the internet, the entire internet. 10 out of 10. Good job. If the guy is shouting about killing 1 million people and trying to nuke a city wasn't the biggest escalation of this war, was the biggest escalation of the war, it definitely isn't now. Because they just took out the entire internet. Good job on them. 10 out of 10. Excellent plan. God.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first.
Who pulled the trigger?
Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned.
Yep.
What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information.
They just took out the internet. Basically fired at each other's satellites like children.
All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings.
I can only imagine what's happening in Yuktobania as well during all this shit.
Break off from the main force and continue on their own. I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled.
Sure.
And forward-thinking.
AI drones. That's not going to be a problem or anything.
Still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter.
Yeah, the problem, they can't give them new orders now.
AI's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated.
You're going to make more drones.
The data I've acquired away from the front lines now.
With better AI.
And I'll be taking the girls, too.
And he's stealing the children. Of course he is.
It was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them.
Alright then.
I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
It's the princess's plane. Mission 16, Last Hope. I like how we're just continuing. The world is in chaos. There is no internet, no chain of command, no nothing. We're just gonna continue.
Russia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Erusia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow
You shot at satellites too.
And move on to the next operation.
It's not just Erusia's fault that the satellites got
Let's get to
destroyed.
it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army. With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power. HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay.
Oh, back to Anchorhead again.
Dispatch from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle.
There are 3 missions in this game set in Anchorhead.
City, where a helicopter
One where you bomb... One where you bomb an oil field. Another where you bomb...
Cyclops will remain at the base on standby.
My brain's fried. Another one where you bomb a fleet. And now we're gonna defend a guy.
Russia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe.
Alright, we don't have an IFF, so we gotta...
has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there. Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
This is a very inconvenient way to figure out who's an ally and who's an enemy, but that's the only way we can. So yeah, that was an escalation of the war that's somehow bigger than the guy trying to nuke 1 million people.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
He was talking about this war ending 10 million lives. He might have not been wrong, all things considered. Now that the entire continent of Usia is at civil war.
Unidentified Ocean craft. This is Captain Carl of the Ocean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Ocean Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right.
Alright, now we got a bunch of things we don't know if they're allies or enemies in a city that is at war.
State of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oceans won't shoot us in this confusion.
Williams process the unknowns cognitive cans to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
At least if you hold the Y button, you can actually look at the thing and identify them more easily than flying straight at them. Though not many people would know this.
City under martial law. Gunfire, jets echoing through the streets.
I like how this is the Sandfell Bastion mission again, but in a different city. It's even using, I think, a similar song to it.
Strider 1, target destroyed. Strider 1, missile launched.
It is not machines that make the decisions in war. It's people. Understand that.
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you.
Understood.
We were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAP terminal. Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route.
Allied. God, poor Anchorhead Bay. This place has been bombed 3 times now. Well, it's been bombed twice, and now there's a war going on in the streets between the people defending it and the people defending it and Osia.
Ocean forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Okay, we took out everything. Sweet.
Down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes.
Wow, this mission's a lot easier than I remember it being, just by holding the Y button down. Oh look, there's allied Erusians. That's kinda neat.
The Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the
Erusians who won't shoot at us. Amazing.
All right.
missile closing. Breaking.
Box 2.
Strider 1, missile launched.
This is a message to all of you fighting out there. Ask yourselves,
Friendlies on the road.
for our country. Wait. General managed to convince them. Listen, those that protect General are part of the real victory.
I have, like, some friendly Erusians on the road. Cool.
No, the attack was an unintentional mistake. There's a vehicle up ahead. It's gonna ask us to pay a toll. Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle. We'll go. Let's go. There's a vehicle blocking the road.
I'm working on them, don't worry.
Radicals.
Radicals. I like how there's just different groups now. We got the radicals and then the non-radicals.
Shaking off enemy lock.
Missile launched.
Nice work. That takes care of that one. We're heading to the highway. Thanks to you. We got out of paying that toll.
Eliminated.
This is AWACS Argus. Those who can hear us are our allies.
Cool.
New orders are to dispose of Eduard Lamar.
What?
The Ocean Army officer with him is an imposter.
Uh-oh.
Landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous.
Apparently there's an AWAC who's pretending to be one of our AWACs, saying to kill the bar.
I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the words of young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belgians.
It's... everything is the Belkins.
The performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams.
It's always the Belkins.
Clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Belkin technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian flight test center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. Those of you listening in, am I wrong? We're heading towards Grunder Park. Rendezvous point in the
Why is there a park named after the company in Osea? Especially the company in Osea that has betrayed Osea about twice now. Granted, this isn't Osea, this is...
Members of a military group calling itself Furry. An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
Oh, Free Erusia again, from Ace Combat 5. Ace Combat 5's arcade mode, the terrorist group. They're on our side this time around.
Trigger has destroyed the target. Get them before they get hot.
At least for a whole minute, I'm sure they'll be shooting at us again. In the next mission. They hate Osea.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows: 263 Tango 4, 199er Delta Lima.
199er Delta Lima.
The area too dangerous.
Well, yeah, don't they know nowhere is safe?
Ocean forces at landfill number 7. This is AWACS Doncaster.
General is speaking with the commander. Our general's fault has led to an accomplishment of the Erusian military. It's all gone to hell. Radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You had one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
Alright. Those boats are not friendly.
Which faction is the head of our organization? We need to know at once. An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out!
Oh,
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him. Taking fire! Take care of them!
whew.
Even in a time of war, it was a mistake to create something like a PIN unit.
So,
It was a mistake to create something like the PN. Is that our friend from the guy who was trying to, like, the guy who was like, you will atone for your sins by dying? Did we find him again?
you saved us. Thanks.
I like how Free Erusia went from just hating Osea and wanting to reinstall the monarchy and Erusia to just hating drones.
There's a fire on a moment's notice. We've almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Enemy ambushes.
System failures caused friendly fire accidents among Ocean forces. Hours of penal units turning on their former allies.
Hostile behind me.
The main conflict concluded. Regional forces in the center, south, and east struggling for stabilization of the nation.
Why do they call it slave mode? That seems horrifyingly a horrifying name for something. I'm sure it's a proper military term, which is understandable, all things considered.
It's emerging military.
These talks. Watch over the future.
I'm impressed this bridge is surviving all the explosives we launch at it.
You're in their sight, Strider 1.
Missile away.
We're coming up on a tunnel. We need to split up until we reach the exit.
Okay, we found Axeman.
There's more to Belkin technology than just UAVs. The IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat. They used it to make drones that resembled Ocean fighters. And then to assassinate Harlan.
Aha! We were framed for the murder of Harling.
But in the end, Belkin technology only brought chaos to the world.
He is responsible for Harlan's assassination.
Politics, that's new.
Can't ignore a story like that.
Yeah, we totally weren't framed for Harling's murder or anything.
Bad news. Hostile
Shit! Damn it. The plane decided, you know what? I'm gonna not be controllable for a second there. Yeah, I'm fun in Chocobo GP.
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the
You are?
thinking that we should go say hi before they open the general's day.
Oh, we should No, I want to restart the whole mission. Fair.
Identified Ocean craft.
Lawcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oceans won't shoot us in this confusion.
While image process the unknowns, cotton your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
Shit, I hit the building. Again.
Strider 1 is down.
To the unidentified Ocean craft.
Lawcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oceans won't shoot us in this confusion.
Will image process the unknowns, cotton your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire. It's something I'll never get used to, but tonight has been a total shock.
Again, I'm impressed these bridges survived those explosions.
Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets. Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich. Strider 1, APC destroyed.
What's wrong with drones? Whether you're a patriot or not, you're just too stubborn to change with the times.
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line site. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you. Understood.
You were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal. Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route.
Can do.
It's erosion.
They aren't responding aggressively.
Whew.
They're conservatives. They'll listen to us.
Conservatives. Okay, so the free erosions are conservative.
They've opened up a path for us.
The more the merrier. Vehicle confirmed destroyed. ID is Ocean Forces.
Whew.
This is AWACS from the LRSSG.
I guess it makes sense. The free erosions being conservatives.
We made it through the Anchorhead
Terrorist group that hates Ocean.
under the bridge.
Excuse me.
Coastal highway, the next ramp.
All right.
Terrorist group that hates Ocean now apparently hates drones.
Why don't people realize this?
There's a strict curfew, but people gather at bars and other places to learn what's going on.
I like how people are gathering at bars to learn what's going on in the world. We're back to the Stone Age.
Target destroyed by Strider 1.
Wait. The general managed to convince them.
Listen, those that protect General Barnes are the real patriots. Onward!
Missile did not connect.
There's a vehicle up ahead. It's gonna ask us to pay a toll. Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go. We archived all the footage that we've shot for when the communication networks come back online.
There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. Radicals.
Evade that missile!
Radicals, conservatives. What an interesting pair of, like, political groups in this game.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
It's like Yakuza with their Citizen Liberal Party and whatever else.
Nice work. That takes care of that one. We're heading for the highway. Thanks to you. We got out of paying that toll.
This is AWACS Argus. Those who can hear us are our allies. Your new orders are to dispose of Eduard Barth. The Ocean Army officer with him is an imposter.
Light your smokes. 3 straight will find you.
Strider 1, Box 2.
Box 2!
Sam sites.
Strider 1, locked on target. Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Which faction is the head of our organization? We need to know at once.
Blanc.
He dodged it.
Kablanc.
Missile hit.
And the last Erosion Radical goes kablooey. Sweet. Managed to clear the whole map out before more spawned in. Why can't battles in this game look this fiery normally?
Dicing up.
So we bomb an area, it doesn't look this. If we bomb an area, it doesn't catch fire like this.
We're heading towards Grunder Park.
Unless it's Ace Combat 6.
This man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
Ace Combat 6 had very, very impressive before and after scenes for destruction. Oh, hello, there's a group of enemies that have just spawned in.
Military group calling itself the Free Erosions.
The Free Erosions.
An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
I think this is the first time they're mentioned, like, in the main game, because for the longest time they've been part of, like, side modes. Punish me for my sins. What sins have I done to y'all? Oh yeah, you're Erusian.
Get this guy off my back!
Whew.
Fire on that vehicle!
VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
I'm working on it. It isn't easy to shoot people in a roundabout.
Shot. It's not like this is a tank or anything.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows: 263 Tango 4, 199er Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah, they don't know where to safe. It's all gone to hell. Radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron.
Shit! God damn it. I hate turning when I'm trying to, like, look around at all these enemies. This mission sucks.
Rumors of a military group calling in sight.
Free Erusians.
No response. Got a bad feeling.
Are the question becomes, are the conservatives Free Erusia, or is that a different group?
Thanks. We would have been toast.
No, the attack was an unintentional mistake.
Listen up. From here on out, all aircraft are prohibited from taking off.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point.
If they are Free Erusia, hello?
Two.
Hello! Tyler, how you doing?
63 Tango 4, 199er Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Blunk.
Well, yeah, don't they know where to safe?
What is safety in a civil war?
This fall has led to another power struggle within the military.
It's Fear? A good try. Alright, Fear, how you doing?
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since
I like how I have to, like, figure out this unknown, even though it is very clearly a drone.
About to cross that bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
Bridge is being blocked off by a tank. This isn't good.
There, oh, there. I see them. I got them.
Ocean forces at landfill number 7. This is AWACS Lancaster.
An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle pulled by the Erusian forces. Take it out.
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him.
The general is speaking with the commander.
Fire with the Ocean aircraft. General's orders.
Whew.
That vehicle is one of ours. Cease fire. The info just came through. We have no choice.
Got him.
We've almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood.
Enjoying the XO2. The XO2 is honestly my favorite plane in this craft, even after all the DLC stuff. Like, it's a lot of fun to just... It's very good for missions where you need a lot of maneuverability, because it is easily the most maneuverable plane in this game.
We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Falcon technology than just UAVs. Taking IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat.
I remember doing this mission in my Black Widow, and I would go up into the sky and strike from above. Felt like a badass. Yep. It's always fun when to do that, I find.
And then to assassinate Harvey, put the blame on enemy fighters. But in the end, Falcon technology brought chaos to the world.
I can't believe Russia is responsible for Harlan's assassination.
You talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
Trigger knows all too well about Harling's assassination.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Enemy on your back.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Hostile armored forces outside the tunnel.
Ow.
It's ID'd as Erusian.
The General's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
Blonk.
Target eliminated.
It's fun to just spin around in circles and bomb fools.
We were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for better timing. Nice. Glad to see the Oceans attacking the radicals. Maybe we should join up.
Ironically, it feels filling to help free Erusia using an XO2 Strike Wyvern, considering they tried shooting down Mobius with 6 of them. Also, shout out to Mobius 1 for 6-on-1ing 6 XO2 Strike Wyverns with the F-22.
Coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Officers from countries annexed by Erusia have taken multiple groups and declared independence.
There we go.
Close at the rendezvous. In the rear of the others.
Understood.
Radicals truly believe most control productions will make up for our losses. They should be taking responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're
Also, I think this is the first time they mentioned free Erusia outside of side modes in other games. Because of course, free Erusia is the enemy in Ace Combat 7 VR, and free Erusia is also the enemy in Ace Combat 5's
Caution, enemy has a lock.
arcade mode.
We've reached the rendezvous point. There's the chopper, too.
Ah, we didn't shoot everyone down. That's unfortunate. I usually shoot everyone down in this, but I underperformed today.
Darkest hour. We need a beacon of light to show us the way. This is the Erusian News Network.
Maybe it's just the case I've played 5 of these games in a row.
Let's go. We're getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. They should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck.
Or maybe I should have brought in the Nosferatu. It might be a little overkill, and it might accidentally hit unknowns. But that's fine.
This plane is carrying civilians.
And it's got more drones following it.
We do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
Alright, fire on them. Got it.
Whoa, there's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's
On one hand, if we shot them down, this would have this would have saved us a lot of trouble later. On the other, we'd be shooting down civilians.
We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you. We did not attack the civilian liaison.
Yep.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Vulcan technology.
Witchcraft.
Relating to
Well,
down the wrong path.
so much for being allies with free Erusia for a bit.
Wait, unknowns attacking the girl's plane. Lawcaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
It could be Ocean fighters. ID them ASAP.
They are not Ocean.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right. I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Me over here shooting at them before the permission was granted.
Don't miss.
Yeah. I hate fighting gifts sometimes. If they aren't stealthy, they're annoying to shoot down.
Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
No good. Shit.
There we go, got him.
I'm on my target's tail.
Alright, one left.
Bandit destroyed. Well done.
Why do we just... I like how we don't mark the FA-18s as allied planes in our IFF, making it so there's a possible chance we could accidentally shoot them.
Enemy has a lock on you.
It's not like Project Wingman's alone in making that mistake.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe.
Whew.
Wait.
The escort fighter is. Drive. They're missing the drive.
The drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping that.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Ocean craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition. What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Alright.
Yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Wilco. Understood.
Wilco.
Can't abort the MQ-99 launch. Our commands are overridden. They must be accessing it remotely. The ship that is behind this.
And in comes an army of MQ-99s.
Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
He says to the builder.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies.
Yep, this guy is totally building Skynet. It's accidentally built Skynet. These drones just called in more allies to kill us. Of their own volition, I might add.
Launching missile.
After, you know, not being told to kill us, but and not being able to stop trying to kill us. This is why you make failsafes for your AI drones. What the hell is he doing? He's flying directly at us now. I see one. Ow. The drones have guns. Today in information, the drones have guns.
5 bandits remaining.
Damn it. We don't have the drive they need.
4 bandits left.
There has to be a time when it should not function.
Alright, missile, missile, missile. Flunk. There we go, another one down.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Enemy on your back.
Another one down.
Show him what you got. Missile away.
Strider 3 launching missile.
Flunk. Flunk. Got him.
One bandit to go. Strider 1, target acquired.
Hopefully one of those hit. I was wishful thinking.
I've got a sitting duck here.
Missile evaded.
This one drone has dodged more missiles than most planes I fire at. To be fair, it is based off the guy we were fighting in the last mission. But it's not very good. It's not as good as him. He can probably 1v300 all of the drones in half a second. Got him.
Strider 1, that's what I like to see.
Whew.
A story to tell my boy.
Another story to tell my kid. gotta love the guy who's like, I'm gonna tell my kid all these stories.
Hostiles have been eliminated.
Alright, time to bomb the city.
Helicopters flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
All hostiles, huh?
All hostiles.
Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft.
Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders.
The VIP.
It should be a piece of cake.
Were you sent by the General Staff? No, we'd like you to send someone. I can't!
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
Oh, RIP the guy we spent an entire mission trying to defend.
Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is...
Oop. I like how they had to reboot the thing halfway
In
through.
order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too, once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead. What did you say? Apparently, he was shot down by another Ocean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
I like the side story of a character of us having a commander who's crying in the back room. Oh, hello. Cutscene. The war crimes. The war crime
The island we
cutscene.
went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Ocean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Ocean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guard's dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
The bodies.
Today, I lost everything.
It's the princess.
When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed.
Oof.
I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash.
Ouch.
Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend.
Not PNG dog. They killed PNG dog.
About working together for peace. I thought everyone felt the same as I did.
This is easily one of the darkest cutscenes in Ace Combat, outside of the 16,000 people nuked.
He knew I was the princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works.
Air-to-ground tactical radio that still works. Woo!
She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness.
Just what did you see here?
What did you see? What you see everything she saw here. Her friends were murdered, her dog was killed, and the people she considered her citizens just tried to kill her. And shot her out of the sky.
Your opinions have all been taken into consideration.
Your opinions have been taken into consideration.
Which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military
Tyler, One Island.
So we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous
Megalith.
to stay around here waiting for
That's still here?
Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about
Megalith.
self-defense,
Megalith. I like how they thought about going to Megalith for a second.
I think we should make a break for Tyler Island.
I mean, it'd probably make a very good hangar bay.
Says his previous squadron took part in an operation.
It's a city-sized ICBM silo.
That will get us to the space elevator without refueling.
It's a pretty. It would make. It's also probably pretty damn good for as a hangar.
For the Ocean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osea for supply ships should be available.
With so much at stake, I can't imagine Erusia just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too. With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want.
To go home, obviously.
Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island.
Tyler Island.
We can
It's,
avoid the Arsenal Birds anti-air network.
I like how everything was so dark on Tyler Island that the Maxor video in this game just outright ignores its existence outside of one joke. It's like, yeah, we're not going to talk about this.
You'll get left behind.
Yeah, ads are about to play, so I'm gonna get up and take a little stretch. Y'all should do that too. So, be right back. I am back. Thank you. How's the Chocobo GP going? That's nice. Cool, cool. We're about to enter a war zone. As if the rest of this game wasn't a war zone. But we're about to enter even crazier than the last time, because now we got just a contested island that has been contested for months, full of criminals and two factions of Erusians and our allies. The criminals are also our allies. And this time, Free Erusia is not our friend. We're gonna be shooting at the Free Erusians and the normal Erusians. And also, there's several war crimes happening on this island. Also, shout out to Seribot for being really slow. I'm not the one committing the war crimes. Those are happening on the ground. We already had them happen to the princess, if you remember the cutscene from earlier, where her own people just shot her down. Yeah, if you were watching the other cutscene, her own people shot her down, killed her dog, and everyone who was on. Yeah.
This is the AWACS Longcaster. The aircraft.
I gotta pull that cutscene up again. Since we just started the mission, I will show that cutscene again because it is something. I should be able to watch that cutscene again, right? Well, yeah, literally. Okay, there you go. So yeah, this is what happened.
Went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces.
Yes, we talked about this.
On things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat. Yeah. Making repairs and handing them over to our troop of.
But here you go. It's our old friends from the penal unit again. They're back. After they've been gone for like 10 missions.
The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on.
To be fair, we haven't been with them for about 10 missions.
What I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Ocean military penal
they were sent to this island, and like months later, they're still kind of here.
Jets, and now they were flying around.
And the island is at war.
Allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Ocean jets fire.
Yeah, this cutscene is something.
Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard.
I think I would go crazy if it was quiet on an island that is at war.
We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together.
You solitary now. Hey, we should be friends. Go from locking them in solitary, like we should be working together.
We came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military.
There's the princess's plane.
I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guard's dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
The war crimes!
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me.
Dog.
The dog went after
Very
him.
dead dog.
Shot him to pieces. He was my best friend.
I think the saddest part about that dog is the dog it was based on in real life also died.
I thought everyone felt the same.
Before the game came out. It was based on one of the developers' dogs. In fact, his first appearance was a video file of him sitting really still.
He was Erusian too.
Because they just overlaid the video file in game, it looked like he was a PNG. So
There's no one left to protect me.
The community called the dog PNG dog.
I cannot move. I
That was the dog I had showed you, I had posted the picture of in your DMs a while back.
I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do.
Yeah, this cutscene is incredibly sad.
Barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days.
She's been sitting there for 3 days with her dead
Gathered
dog.
around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess?
What has she been eating?
After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works.
Woo!
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
You see,
Oh, she has a bird tattoo.
broadcasts, Your Royal Highness.
Just what
Yeah, she has a
did you
bird
say?
tattoo on her arm. You can't see it right now because the cutscene's over, but the second ago you can see it. Yeah, that cutscene is probably the darkest cutscene in the series, outside of the 7 nuclear bombs that Belka drops on itself.
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been...
Because, like, as war crimes go, shooting a dog is bad, but maybe killing 10,000 people is probably worse. And nuking yourself 7 times. I can't forget the nuke yourself 7 times part. And honestly, that also happened in game. You got to see that happen in game, not just the cutscene. That was in game. One of the most shocking moments in the series because suddenly you're in, like, your plane is shaking, your HUD is fucking up, and then there's like 7 nuclear explosions all around you. In the distance, they're not on the same map, but you can see them in the distance.
Wagtail is on the Ocean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Who the fuck is Wagtail?
This is the AWACS Longcaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Erusian radicals. I like how we're listing which group each of these are now.
ID complete.
These are the radicals. There we go. We got the radicals and the conservatives, which is a very interesting 2 groups. Though I think the conservatives are actually called Furry Rougeau, but I could be wrong. Considering they're at civil war, there could be more than 2 groups trying to fight for control of Rougeau. There's definitely multiple countries trying to declare their independence in Rougeau.
Understood.
I think what's interesting about this mission is Maxor's video on it. Or on this game. He pretty much just outright ignores this mission. In his video.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Shit indeed. That's a good description. Shit. Yeah, I assume this video was this mission was just too dark for Maxor to make jokes out of it. Yeah, conservatism? Erusian conservatism. What? I thought it was just conservatives. No, they're called the Erusian conservatism. Okay, then. The game can't decide what they're called. I can guess what happened here. I really don't want to think about it. There's war crimes going on the ground. remove proper burial. Jesus. There's just war crimes going on the ground while we're having a fun time in our plane. There we go. Oh, we're being attacked by a drone. I like how the drone has a political affiliation. The AI vote. The AI can vote. The AI votes for the radicals. I mean, to be fair, they are the drone for the radicals. The conservatives don't like the drones. They went from not liking Osea to not liking the drones. Shout out this howitzer that has just taken 50 missiles and survived. At least until I shot at it. Okay, some Belkin researchers and their families have been murdered. Down on the ground, good to know. Leave the dead behind. Alright. Got him.
Allied retreat looks good.
Woo! Where's the... This helicopter is being really annoying to shoot at. It's like dogfighting us.
The faster you find them, the more people we can save.
Woo!
Will we make it in time?
A landing ship is waiting for you.
Right. We leave the wounded. This will guarantee us a one-way ticket to hell.
Leave the wounded, this will guarantee us a one-way ticket to hell.
Wait.
Yeah.
Multiple bogies from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogies and take them down if they're hostile. Understood.
Alright, bomber squadron from the east. As if there wasn't enough war crimes going on this island, we're about to indiscriminately bomb it.
Strider squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
There's no way there are. Almost there. Commence operation no return.
No return. Yep, they have unguided bombs. They're just gonna bomb this place indiscriminately. Civilian casualties be damned. They're part of the conservatives. Cool.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well.
Yep.
Bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
Launch control, this is flight leader. All systems ready. We are go for launch. This is launch control. Closing. Confirm launch readiness. Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Feeding Time. Launch control. Roger that. Target locked.
The bombers are nearing the island. Running out of time.
I'm working on it. It is not easy to lock on the bombers when you have 50 other planes trying to attack you. There it is. There's one of them.
Strata 1, target acquired.
I'm on my target's tail.
Only half the bombers remain. We can't let even one get away.
I've only shot down half of the conservative bombers.
Javelin flares launched.
There we go. Okay, this last plane has to be a bomber too. Oh, thank you, game.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
I'm working on it. There we go. We got rid of the bombing squadron. Saved the civilians.
Continue with your mission.
This independent special security squadron is returning to the Lennon base. Shit. Those guys do some real dirty work.
Strata 1, missile launched.
Locked on, Bandit.
Deal with the rest of them. You were about to bomb civilians. You think you can just run away from me?
Target acquired. It's the Ocean military.
Don't they know they're on the same side?
We'll be firing at each other.
This is AWACS Longcaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
All right, we've discovered everyone on the island. You don't need to go around looking at people anymore.
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out.
These guys got out alive, trying to figure it out.
Strata 1, Fox 2.
Locked on.
How to handle all the political strife in the U.S. Aerial combat.
Target is in machine gun range.
Can't we flank the enemy and strike them from behind? Ambush! Stay calm! Reform the ranks! It's fine if we take a little damage. We need to finish this fight now.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed. Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Locked on.
Blonk.
Strata 1, target
Blonk.
acquired. Echo 13, all hostiles are
There
down.
we go. And last group of enemies on the island.
We don't need to defeat them. Just delay their advance. Seeing a landing craft! Many thanks, Lancaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Woo! Got a little 3-on-1 going on over here between an anti-air gun, a tank, and an APC. Oh hey, the person from the cutscene is talking with us for the first time. It's always fun in Ace Combat the way they tell stories, you know? Like, they normally don't tell a story that follows the protagonist in any way, shape, or form. Usually the protagonist things just happen to impact whoever the story is about. Like Scrap Queen here. Or Avril. In this case, the story is mostly about her and the Erusian the Erusian, or the Belkin scientist who's programming all the drones. And what we're doing affects them. And we're just kind of the vehicle for their story, not the vehicle for our own. Only Ace Combat 5 ever followed the main protagonist. Also Zero too, I guess, but Zero kind of told the story of the people we'd shoot down.
Count me in.
That's right.
If you see 3 strikes, count to 3, the enemy's gone. That's pretty accurate.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly!
That's a mood. Hello, OBS. Work with me. You're still connected to Twitch, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, every now and then, just OBS, just randomly. I don't know if it's Restream or OBS. It's one or the other, but it'll randomly just disconnect very infrequently. It happens. It's fine. It came back rather quickly. So the princess had just lost her dog, just ran into an enemy encampment and opened a smoke canister.
All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Missile.
Hurry.
Missile. Missile.
Strata 1, target acquired.
Ammunition 0. Missile.
Woo! They're singing a song. It's specifically the song you'll hear in the credits. I dropped like 100 bombs on them, and it's like no civilian casualties. My accuracy is unmatched. That was very close. Like that is the definition of danger close. What we just did. It's this mission from Ace Combat 5, but instead of trying to allow the supply ship to fly, we're going to be shooting it down. Yeah, there's one of these in Ace Combat 5 as well, where they have these like catapults that launch supplies into space.
The supply ships have been launched from the
Where we had to defend one that was bringing a laser to one of our super weapons. Now we have to stop them from supplying the enemy's super weapon. And also we have to fly into a thunderstorm. You can see the thunder in the distance. This is a really cool scene though. The thunderstorm in the distance as we fly towards the supply ships.
All aircraft, remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar. You're gonna have to forget about them for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
We're sitting ducks like this.
If we let the supply ship get too far away, we'll never be able to catch it.
You know, for a catapult that's supposed to launch these guys into space, the supply ships seem kind of slow. Got one. Oh, I gotta remember they explode like nuclear bombs.
Looks like that's one of them down. Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down.
The question of the day, will we get hit by lightning? Place your bets. Zachary, what's your bet? We got hit by lightning. You placed your bet a little late. I got hit by lightning. Yeah, that's the thing that could happen when you fly through a thundercloud. The funny thing is it messes with your HUD, so now I can't exactly. So now it's a little. So my HUD's like fucking up. It doesn't do any damage, it just screws with your HUD for a bit. So you can't lock on and stuff. And there we go, supply ship's down. Woo! It explodes very pretty. Funnily enough, there was another mission where we had to fight, Mihai, Dimitri, Margarita, Leopold. I'm not gonna say his full name. We had to fight him through these weird-ass mountains in a thunderstorm. And weirdly, I didn't get hit by I didn't get hit by lightning during that whole thing, which was impressive. No, this mission I did, but the first mission when they introduced thunderstorms, I didn't. I managed to somehow avoid it all while chasing this asshole down through mountain ranges.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things.
Honestly, that's my favorite mission in all of Ace Combat, because it is so fun to chase Mihai through those mountains. If you're good enough to actually fly like Mihai, it is a blast to chase him. Yeah, I did that. That's exactly what I did, and it was some of the most fun I've had doing all of the Ace Combat games. Like, just chasing Mihai down, doing some of the most extreme flying I've ever done in this series. Pulling high G turns that would kill a normal human 10 times over in the same turn.
Alright. Good work in sinking the supply ships. Not to mention saving the refugees. However, we're in no position to start celebrating. Even the commander here is starting to fray from the stress.
I mean, the commander was crying in the last mission.
Now, Tyler Island is in a
I don't know who the fuck the commander is, though, because we've never met him.
Isn't safe either.
For the longest time, I thought Wiseman was the company commander, but he's dead. He was the company commander, technically. So I don't know who's the other company commander, because we never hear from him. He's just in his quarters crying.
We found a boat, then sailed away from the island. We had to. We didn't belong there.
Yeah, that island was a war zone and hellhole.
I noticed when the anarchist said his name, he said it with a thick Belkan accent.
Thick Belkan accent?
Know that he was from Belka.
Well, both my parents were from Belka, so...
He's Belkan.
You never told me that.
Of course the conspiracy theorist is Belkan.
That's just a stereotype. Now, I simply stated my honest opinion and was thrown in jail for it.
Land of the free.
The princess sat there looking miserable.
Osea is technically the United States in this universe, but apparently they don't have free speech.
But it got us on this boat. Take a look at that. This ship is heading for a single rope that's hanging down from the sky. Do you know how far the end of that rope reaches?
Space.
Outer space.
No. It is a direct connection to the very potential of mankind itself. Or at least it was until war erupted.
Twitter has a fashion page?
It's my strong belief that the rope might be connected to a very distant, faraway source of great conflict and strife. Even
all right, have a good night.
The war, the whole world started falling apart once Harling began trying to build.
See you tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out.
I often wonder what was going through Harling's mind when he was trying to destroy the very thing that so many people were sacrificed in order to create.
Sacrificed? What do you mean?
Have you seen all of those countless old space shuttles on Tyler Island that are no longer in use?
Yeah. I always thought of them as a good source of scrap. They're an obsolete technology that was abandoned during the construction of the space elevator. Which would mean that if the space elevator was destroyed, it would be that much harder for mankind to reach the stars. Until we find another way.
But even then, Harling still went ahead and tried to destroy it. At the cost of his own life.
That's not the way I heard it. What I heard was that he sacrificed himself to protect the tower from an incoming missile.
Oh, I was told he tried to fly his ship into the tower in order to destroy it.
I wonder which story is true, Your Royal Highness.
I don't know. Looking at it objectively, it's reasonable to believe that Harling had both options before him.
When it comes to which one you think he took, I guess it's like a mirror.
Yes, it is. It's like a mirror looking into your own soul, based on whichever choice you believe it was. At the moment, though, I can only see darkness. I think that thing should be destroyed.
Destruction, Lost Kingdom. Oh boy. It's time for the Mihai fight.
It's time for the briefing. Although, since we don't have any contact with HQ, it's not like this is an official mission. Anyway, it looks like the seizure of Tyler Island and the relief from Osea have been postponed. In the meantime, we just have to do what we can to survive. Since losing its capital city of Ferbanti, Erusian forces have separated into smaller, autonomous factions. It looks like Erusia's largest force and leading faction will pass through the area around this base. The space elevator is significant to them, so they're probably heading there.
Should we intercept?
Why? I doubt they're gonna start a fight now.
Our top priority should be to get home. Let's go already.
Yeah. It's not like we have the supplies, power, or even a real reason to put up a fight. But what are we going to do if they bring the fight to us? We need to be ready to push them back. If we head inland from here towards Erusia, there's an old castle that's been converted into a stockpiling base. Shalaji Castle. It's currently occupied by some of the Erusian forces that broke off, but we need ammo and fuel. They appear to have converted a freeway into a runway, so we can expect them to have the capacity for air combat. But they'll be easier to handle than Erusia's lead faction. But we can't use all our aircraft to attack. The transport carrying the stolen supplies needs support. Okay, Strider Squadron. You head out first and neuter the dogs at the stockpiling base. Rendezvous with Cyclops Squadron, who will bring the transport. Then we bring the supplies back to this base.
Got it.
Aircraft are our only threat.
Sounds good.
We'll make it. We're all gonna fly home. Together.
Alright. We're about to commit our own war crimes now. Just attack a neutral country, or, well, technically it's part of Erusia, but they declared independence, so half neutral country. To get some supplies. For just that. Just get supplies. No other reason. We're just gonna attack them. Alright, what plane do we even want to fly into this mess? Can we go back to the classic and go to the F-22? How many missiles does the F-22 have? So the F-22 versus... I wish you could, like, preview plane versus plane. The XO2 outclasses it. Even if I can't do that, the XO2 very much outclasses it. Let's just do XO2 on XO2. Why not? Select the skin. Apparently we're missing 2 skins for this. I don't know how you get them. I'm not really gonna worry about that. We're gonna go with the Strider skin. since it's kind of relevant. 3 strikes versus Mr. X. And I don't think we can change the emblem on the Strider skin. Yep, the emblem's always gonna be, Gunwolf number 1. Alright, let's go.
Strider Squadron aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
I really wish these games just let you choose colors outright, you know?
No Ocean forces are in the region ahead. No allies here. No need to ID your target.
Just everything's an enemy.
We've set a number of priority targets, focusing on their anti-aircraft weaponry. Okay, team, get to work.
Like, no reason to ID, everything's an enemy.
So, capture this base and take the fuel and supplies. Plan, right, Trader?
That's how it was where I grew up.
I was just double-checking mission orders,
Our anti-air guns are destroyed.
When the hell did you grow up, Fusion?
Why aren't our planes up in the air?
There are more vehicles along the road. They don't appear to be military. They're Erusian refugees. They must be fleeing since the conflict got worse.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Unidentified aircraft. Identify at once or we'll open fire.
Strider 1,
Y'all are firing anyways.
Firing on us. The enemy's confused. I know.
Alright. I like how the music here is not very...
Russian military. The autonomous state of Shalaji used to be a nation. The region has always leaned towards independence. Those who want to restore their homelands flock to it. Apparently, their core consists of officers from Pansexual, which neighbor in Shalaji.
Are they our enemies?
they're our enemy's enemy, but not our friends.
I mean, they probably could be our friends. They want Rouge gone as much as... They want Rouge out as much as we do.
The resistance is strong. They seem pretty desperate.
Instead of, like, trying to ask them if we want to work with us, they're just like, yeah, no, just attack the country. We're not... It's not like we're at war with one country already. Let's declare war on another. That just declared its independence from our enemies.
Target destroyed.
Shout out to the howitzers. I like how you can only get S rank on this mission if you kill everything. Even the obvious civilian houses.
We're coming up on the castle. Let's hurry up and capture this base so we can get its fuel and supplies. Shit.
I feel like we're a group of burglars.
Don't say that. This is for our survival.
Yeah, I know.
Fox 3.
That's Shalaji Castle.
They're here already. They could be looking into our scouts. Take in both civilians and refugees without discrimination. Get away from the storm. And take shelter somewhere sturdier or underground. Drop where you are and cover your head if you hear jet engines.
Like, we're just shooting tents. Like, those could be holding refugees for all we know, and like, yeah, no, we're just gonna shoot at them.
Target destroyed.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed. This'll hit.
Plonk.
Strider 1, AA gun destroyed.
Our anti-aircraft weaponry. They take no more than half. There's other enemy aircraft, but one is causing us the most grief. I heard about 3 strikes when I was in the east. What did you hear?
Oh, we missed the truck somehow? Oh, incoming, Harriers. Goodbye to the Harriers. Woo! Just casually bombing a, monument.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed.
This town is of high cultural value. It's unfortunate we had to bomb it like we did.
We do what we need to survive, right?
I like how we're becoming less and less liking of our mission right now. Alright, now I gotta go find Soul Squadron before they get out of that tunnel. There we go.
Interceptors are in the air.
Alright.
Getting to takeoff speed inside the tunnel is insane.
Soul Squadron, airborne. Keep these invaders out of our skies. Good luck, Soul Squadron.
Understood.
Hmm.
Violation of Shalachi airspace. Turn around and we'll be forced to shoot you down.
This is the Ocean Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Land immediately and hand over your planes and base to us.
It's absurd for you to talk in so tough after losing one of your leaders at Levante.
I shot all 4 of you down. Why are you talking tough?
This country. As long as you're here, this country will never know peace. Shit.
Strato 1, target acquired.
Locked on, bandit.
Missile evaded.
These guys are pretty accomplished fighter pilots. Behind the enemy.
1 down.
Ejecting. I hope he's okay. Bailing out under those conditions. I can see his parachute. Let's pray he makes it to safety.
3 to go. Don't let them work together. Back up trigger.
Wilco. Righto. Get the leader. We can take him without King.
Ow.
Target locked. Warning, enemy has a beak on you.
These guys are pretty good.
Strutter 1, missile launched.
I've been spiked. What the hell do you know about Wiseman?
2 down.
Roseman hit. He's ejected. Damn. We can't even last long enough to buy ourselves some time. This, as expected, the lucky shot would be boring. Some kind of energy weapon. No, it's a railgun.
Strutter 1, you have a bogey approaching at high speed. Bearing 090, straight from the east.
This guy is speaking Latin.
High-speed projectile launch from the aircraft.
I'm testing this aircraft. You must find your own sky. We can still help you. Don't waste your life. Dedicated to reclaiming that which you call home. Furthermore,
unidentified aircraft. It's next up to Strike Wyvern. What the shit did I just do?
Unidentified aircraft, land your plane and surrender. Why do you feel the need to continue fighting on your own?
That's funny. It seems like one of the pilots is also fighting alone.
He's not alone. Look around you.
I see. Perhaps it would have been best to entrust the future to pilots like that. Let me test him then to see if he's truly worthy.
Like the sky's been sliced wide open. The experimental unit probably made themselves a new toy.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you. Fox 2.
You're still not fast enough.
Targeting correction, 0.8 degrees. Targeting correction.
It's firing again. Bad news. Its accuracy is increasing with each shot. Take him down as quickly as possible.
Cooldown complete. System power at 50%.
That bastard's moving in a way that minimizes the damage even when he's hit. Keep firing those missiles until you blow him to pieces.
Woo! How the hell does that work? I don't think that's a thing, game.
3 strikes. This aircraft is my body. If they are not enough, then I must put my soul into it. There are pilots like you at every generation, and I've found every last one of them.
Oh boy. Now that's a line.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Oh, there we go. Woo.
It's a hit. The unidentified aircraft is going down.
You got him. Trigger it, splash the bed.
Shit, we're near the edge.
Can you hear me? Pilot with the 3 strikes. This was all due to my ego. I unleashed pure chaos upon this world, just so I could keep my wings. Put a stop to the drone production.
Unfortunately, we didn't get to see him explode because he's off in the distance in the sun.
What does it mean?
I don't think this war
But there we go.
just because we shot
That was Mihai. It was a fun fight.
Yeah, it's gonna take something else entirely to end this thing.
Cool as shit, too. I don't think it's as good as his first fight through the mountains. Is that just... Mainly just because of the absolute insane shit you can pull if you try following him through the mountains.
Ocean forces are in the region ahead.
But it is a fun final fight. That is a fact. And that's the second to last mission done.
We should be okay on
Or third to last mission.
for a little while at least. Luckily, the rumor that the Erusian army is advancing nearby is only a rumor. There's no sign of them from the skies. Rumors, rumors, rumors. This is what happens when you lose communications. But we got one good fact. The plane Trigger shot down was an advanced model of the XO-2 Wyvern. It was developed in the last Continental War. Erusia had a lot up their sleeves. Apparently, they were even supposed to have Belkin aircraft back in the First War. What if Trigger couldn't shoot it down? Just thinking about it gives me chills.
It would have been helping us in the next mission. Think about it.
You never know what's lurking behind the curtains. But it looks like everything's loose now. A solid chain of command, rest periods after sorties, a battlefield where you know friend from foe. All of that's gone now, lost in a fog of confusion. Feels like a distant dream. Now, just how the hell are we gonna get out of this mess?
That's a good question. I'm going to leave this here and let the ads play. I will be back in about 5 minutes. Gonna take a nice little stretch. Y'all should go take some stretches too. We're nearing the end of the game. We've already done the DLC, so all there's left is 2 missions. The last Arsenal Bird, and what comes after that. So yeah, we'll be right back. I am Brick. We get to fist fight some fools. This is at the end of the, Did I come back after we shot down Mihai? Yes. Yes, I did. Okay, cool. I'm trying to, like, fix my chair. Jesus, I hate these floors sometimes. Alright, here we go.
When we got to the mainland, we found the space elevator's support facility. I guess this was the factory where they built the gigantic structure the elevator traveled in. There was this little girl sitting in front of a mural. When the princess saw her, she shuddered like she'd seen a ghost. The girl had a stuffed animal. This was the day after the shit went down at Tyler Island. She walked right up to the princess, took her hand, and led her into the factory. One thing's for sure, they knew each other. The factory had been converted to a production line for Erusian drones. It was fully automated and chugging along, making drone after drone after drone. Once they got inside, the princess stopped and just stood there. Another girl was there with a man in a lab coat. He was trying to use his keyboard, but she wouldn't let him. She took a data chip and threw it on the ground. Then she walked over to us and took the gun from the prison guard's holster. She pulled the trigger and destroyed the chip. Later, I found out that the girl with the gun and the one with the stuffed animal were sisters. They were also the granddaughters of Mihai A. Shalaji, the legendary pilot. Gramps used to talk about him. He said Mihai was the top ace from 2 wars ago. Know any Belkans? Because this guy was a Belkan, and they love to stir shit up. Pitting nations against other nations is a particular favorite of theirs. Along with
Slight racism, but also not wrong about this guy.
That's right. I'm Belkan, born and raised.
You know this is for her grandfather? Yep.
Rather than surrender to its enemy, Belka detonated 7 nuclear weapons on its own soil. My people scattered around the globe, living in the shadows of other countries. We had a new purpose. To breed
a new
wars.
Purpose. Breed wars.
Through war, we could achieve our destiny and our revenge. I had just finished inputting Mihai's data when his granddaughter came in. She destroyed the only copy I had of the information I squeezed out of him. The girl loved Mihai. No one knew more than her just how hard I pushed her grandfather for that data, how much I made him sacrifice in the process. I promised his granddaughters that his efforts were not in vain, that it could end this terrible war. But
it's only going to continue this terrible war.
It caused more chaos and despair. We were responsible for all this damage, all this tragedy. Now, we were going to pay for it. The Erusians, once our allies, would see to that. I had lost the drive to continue my work, even before I noticed Mihai's granddaughters eyeing me with suspicion that one day. I should have stopped then, for all our sakes. Mihai's granddaughter tossed the gun aside. She said if she
Those planes are similar. Indeed.
She'd just end up like the rest of us. And by us, she meant everyone, including the princess. Like me, the princess was afraid to look into the girl's eyes. She knew that by encouraging her people, she kept the war going. Mihai and his granddaughter were victims of it, and now they too were paying the price.
Is this for Belka? Or for Erusia? My grandfather had only one wish, to continue soaring through the endless skies. That was the only place where he felt alive. But I don't even have a country to call home, let alone the sky. The Black Forest, the lake, they are no longer mine. Even though those lands were once cherished by my late mother. We have to learn to put that sense of nostalgia behind us and behave like mature adults.
My homeland. She's right. It feels so far away now. The woman with the rifle approached me. She was focused on more pressing issues.
I checked the computer. All of the data on the legendary Ace had already been installed.
No, I pulled it before it was completed. However, there are 2 aircraft that are already scheduled to be manufactured based on that data.
We must destroy the factory.
This isn't the only one. There are more facilities just like it, and the 2 planes containing the data will be manufactured at one of those facilities.
So, this place runs on solar power that the space elevator generates, right? How about the others? We can destroy the space elevator and cut the power to them. First things first, let's take this one out.
I'll show you which locations to target.
ADF Raven.
I stood
Yeah.
there, thinking about that
They're the Ravens.
factory's entrance.
The DLC plane.
Harling commissioned it to be painted. I realized that in the background, behind the dancing figures, the artist had painted several space elevators. I understand now. The space elevator wasn't designed to exploit Erusia after all.
Good. And afterwards, we'll bring down the space elevator itself. No matter why it was built, right now, it's the root of this chaos.
Root of this chaos, indeed.
I wonder
Yes?
which path you would choose when looking at Harling's mirror.
Let's get the briefing started.
We've done enough air operations. Just let us go home.
There's no path for us to get home.
Yeah, I know Harling. He's the one with all the fly through radar missions.
Earlier, we received a communication via the partially restored general network. Here is what it contained.
And died. And
Apparently, the Erusia
was assassinated by
around the space
Erusia.
as it's a source of energy. Give the warmongers a powerful energy source, and you give them the luxury to keep on fighting. In response to this, people from both Osea and Erusia have joined forces, and will take down the final Arsenal bird in a saturation attack from the air and the sea. Once that's achieved, they'll take the space elevator from the aggressors.
Erusian.
It could be
No, Erusia itself. Not rebels. It's not free Erusia that killed them.
Hey, dumbass. If you want to bring the world back from the brink,
Free Erusia didn't kill them. No, the Erusians themselves did. We heard that in the first mission after the satellites were obliterated.
it's from those guys we met in Tyler Island, the 444 squad. It's a message to all those looking to end the war. But I also think it's a message for Trigger.
Guess we'll do what it says.
Okay. Well then, I'm thinking we go roast that damn bird.
Looks like we're all on the same page. It's time to end this war. Time to fly, guys. Let's go get that Arsenal bird.
Let's go get the Arsenal bird. Woo. Justice is going down. What plane do we want to fly for this? What is the XFA? I don't even know what game this is from. I'm guessing by the looks of it, Ace Combat 2? Or 1? Yeah, Su-57. AMs, 140 missiles, pulse laser weaponry. That's laser weaponry. Cutting edge. I like how they call it cutting edge when the Russia-Ukraine war has proven that it is not very good. Everything's always better on paper than it actually is in actual use. But yeah, the Su-57 is always fun. Might be something else I can use. Falcon! Laser system. Laser system is always a good time. At least it was a good time in 0 and 5. I don't know if it's good in this game. I'm not entirely sure I want to test that. Six AAM. Being able to shoot 6 rockets at once is incredibly useful when fighting the Arsenal Bird. And the Shiden just looks really cool. Shinden looks really cool. CFA 44 is always good for just, you know, whenever you want to shoot 12 missiles at once. This thing has 4 air-to-ground, SAMs, and... okay. This also has pulsars, the Dark Star. But it's really fast and very uncontrollable. I think we're just gonna go with overwhelming firepower. As many missiles as humanly possible. Might not use them a lot in main combat, but... might not use them a lot in, like, the main battle, because we want to save them for... the Arsenal Bird. But it's gonna be fun.
We need help! Don't let them damage more! Show them what the erosion, no, what fighter pilots are made of!
Woo!
Thanks, I owe you.
Always fun to see 2 different pilots fighting together, especially Furry Aruja. Like, well, you don't really see Furry Aruja in the main games.
If it isn't the LRSSG, looks like our luck has turned. LRSSG, you will secure air superiority.
Because they're always in side modes fighting Mobius 1 exclusively.
Just confirmed it.
It's nice to see them as allies for once, you know? I don't know, where the hell is Mobius 1 in all this? I feel like anywhere Furry Aruja is, Mobius 1 is right behind them.
That's quite a count. It's not just 2. Wiseman trained his squad well. Everyone's still entered as an ace. He'd be proud of you all.
Think we'll actually kill anyone with this fire of this thing?
Regardless of your country. This is headquarters of the Ocean Army Southern Command. Wait, you can forget that destination.
Let's see, will anyone die? We took out the 2 planes in the distance. Yeah, I know how to play this game. I just felt like firing one, though. It's always fun to fire one at a group of targets every now and then. Skull! They're on our side now. I love Skull. They're my favorite randomly returning group. Woo! Imagine if we didn't shoot down Mihai. You think he would actually be here fighting against the Erusians? having so much trouble trying to shoot down this UAV? There we go. Got him. Got the drone. Stop stalling. There we go. I like how excited they are about me being on their side. Yeah, don't worry about the history of Free Arusha right now. Just deal with the crap that we're dealing with right now. I really want to get rid of the 50-57 because it's annoying. There we go. Got it. That should stop some of the missiles being fired at me. Woo! There we go. Now we got all the drones acting on their own. Oh, come on. I'm getting tired of the S. Enough with the SUs. Let's get rid of them all. Got two. Alright, now all of the drones will no longer have people following them, or people to follow, so they'll be acting stupid. Roll credits.
Warning. Missiles launched from the arsenal bird. They're Helios projectiles. All aircraft, stay clear of the blast area.
I'll go for that plane later.
10 seconds to impact. 5.
Oh, some Eurofighters.
2. 1. Impact.
Let's go beat up on the Eurofighters. They're always fun to pick on. They love to think that they're as good as BF-22.
We can't switch on the security system. We've got this. If what he said is true, this will give us at least 10 seconds.
Speaking of an F-22, there is an F-22 over here.
Get back here! As you all saw, we have a problem. The princess went by herself into the maintenance area and has shut us out. No idea what got her going this time. Stupid woman.
Can call her dumbass.
Missile launch from the arsenal bird. Shit, airburst type.
Aren't they all airburst?
Helios arriving in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3,
This Soul Squadron over there fighting a bunch of drones. Oh, there's another Su-57. Of course there is. It's a drone and its owners.
I said we were gonna take down the space elevator, but it's not like we can just go out there and chop it down. At the top of the windbreak, 6 location markers have been set in place. They monitor distortions in the space elevator. Those are the locations of its target. If the sensors go bad, the elevator's observation system will think the elevator is falling. Until its safety can be confirmed, all microwaves will be stopped. I get it. What a party. I was gonna do it myself. Dumbass.
There we go. I got rid of the drone problem mostly. Oh shit.
5 seconds.
Get out of there, get out of there, out of there. There we go, we're good.
3, 2, impact now. It's all over. Helios arriving in 10 seconds. 5 seconds to arrival. 2, inbound.
Another drone down. Just gonna fire that real quick to see if we can get a couple more kills before time runs out.
Fox 2.
Monster bird is in our trap. We'll use a saturation attack. Wait for the signal.
Strider 4, Fox 2.
Inform the coalition units. We're nearing 0 hour. 10 seconds until the united attack on the Arsenal bird.
10 seconds.
Incoming! 5, 4.
I like how it doesn't launch its drones until it's within range. Shout out to the B-2 bombers. They haven't been present throughout this entire game until now.
All missiles were shot out of the sky. Attack failed. Cruise missiles did not reach their target.
I can imagine the B-2 costs the same amount as that,
Lancaster warning all aircraft. I have multiple blips on my scope.
Here they come. That's something.
Hey, look at the Arsenal bird.
Lasers!
wonder if I could take out the laser unit.
HQ, we have a problem. The damage to the Allied fleet is extensive.
That's some pretty impressive firepower. I, for one, did not see that coming.
I mean, probably not.
We should launch another saturation attack. Air power. You'll slow the Arsenal bird.
Gotta be a lot of missile evasions. I don't even know what I'm shooting at anymore.
That's not the control room. Go through the airlock and get on the maintenance elevator. Head to the top of the windbreak. Do you think you can put on that pressurized suit by yourself? You'll never get it on over those frills.
I like how they couldn't have her record more lines. They just had her constantly saying the same yes over and over again.
All aircraft. We can no longer commence with a second saturation attack. All aircraft, separately engage in direct attack.
HQ, it won't be easy to take down the Arsenal bird with conventional weaponry. All the ace pilots in the world won't save us unless we have a plan.
Give us time. We'll see what we can do.
You're just thinking about it now?
Cover any friendlies ahead. Strider 1, missile launched.
Hopefully it'll hit before the APS comes up. There we go. Got it. There we go.
Is there something we can do? Just evading like this will get us all killed.
My plane is icing up.
I like how this thing just has wireless charging.
Magic. It's a scam. Now's our chance. Do it, Trigger.
Woo! Probably the last use of our SP weapon we'll get.
Sub-propeller confirmed destroyed. Both main propellers have been stalled.
Woo!
Strider 1 has destroyed a sub-propeller. You can do it. There's no way it isn't damaged.
There's so few drones trying to attack me, it's hard for them to actually, like, shoot at me.
We got these things, no problem.
Woo! Oh wait, there's a B-2 bomber right there. Are they trying to bomb the thing? If so, that's hilarious. And kinda cute. But if we're being real, the B-2 bomber should probably be trying to leave. It's a very expensive plane.
Trigger got a sub-propeller. You're getting the hang of this, Trigger.
Woo!
Pulsed laser cannon destroyed. That drops the Arslowbird's threat level a little.
A little. I took out all of its lasers except for the main one. Alright. Exactly.
Refugees. Everyone calm down.
Oops, shit. That's not what I wanted to target, but I do want to get rid of that laser, the laser weapon.
One left. Nicely done. This will be a good story to tell my son.
It's about the pirate laser at me, isn't it?
Some people were crushed.
What's with the lag? LBS, please.
What about Tabloid? Is he safe?
Oh, shit.
They were saved.
Tabloid died. No, he was my best friend. Even if he was around for like 5 missions. I know he died, but yeah. I already knew he was gonna die, but still. Jesus. Laser. Stick with trigger and you'll make it. Ah, I'm so close. At least Count has stopped him, you know, trying to hog the spotlight. It's character development. I'm so close yet so far. Come on. Shit. We were so close to doing that without dying once. Oh well, we'll be fine. Alright. Ooh. There we go. Damn it. Let's get in front of this thing. A totally not terrible idea. Woo! Lasers down. Let's see if we can get rid of the UAVs over there. Yep, yes we did. Sweet. And we got rid of all the pulse lasers too. Woo!
Yeah, but our guy's more than just an experienced pilot.
Exactly. I mean, they can do it too. Let's be real. They're not. They have AI on their side. They can do it better than I can, probably.
Watch out! The drones are falling! The refugees. Everyone calm down. You want to get yourself killed? George! Tabloid! Get back here! I can't leave my group to die. Fine. Get her, but be quick about it.
Is everything okay? The drones are acting odd.
Run! Careful!
There we go. Got it.
Lieutenant Base unit confirmed destroyed.
Woo!
Lancaster. Oh my god. The arsenal boat is on fire.
Trigger, break off. Arsenal bird is losing altitude rapidly.
Lancaster, can you estimate the point of impact?
Don't worry, looks like it'll be open water. All aircraft, avoid the target's path.
And shout out to any boat that might actually end up could have ended up under it. Yep.
Everyone, can you see this? These people here were alive up until a few moments ago. My friend is here.
Woo!
Can you see this? This is just one of the many sides of war and what it does.
A salvage company's gonna have a lot of fun salvaging that thing.
Surrender now. We will not attack. We can hold them off until support arrives. Our units surrender. You guys better not throw away your lives either.
Wait there, Princess. We'll get you down.
Don't worry about me. Please just take care of the refugees. I'll parachute down.
What?
Warning. Incoming bogey.
Are those the drones we saw at that factory?
I'm coming down. I'll see you on the ground.
No, wait!
Enemy on my 6. Those guys are bad news. Trigger, boss, do something.
Surrender 2, missile inbound. Cosette! What?
This isn't the time for that.
Cosette!
Avril, they're headed this way. Get the refugees to safety now.
Strider 2, you're hit.
Woo!
Right.
Still breathing. I won't be flying much longer though.
There's an ocean carrier a few kilometers to the west. It ran aground and was abandoned. It won't be easy, but it's the only place you got.
Trigger, escort your wingman. Let's get to that carrier. That's all we can do. Trigger, can you hear me? I somehow managed to land. It's your turn now.
Count is gonna land us.
That shouldn't be a problem for you.
At least the first aircraft carrier landing we have is
Lower your speed.
at the end of the game. Downside is it's also at the end of the game, which means we could end up crashing. Like, these things are hard to land on.
Looking good, buddy.
Oh, thank you. They actually programmed the aircraft carrier properly.
Well, we're okay for the moment. Now the
Because there's, you know, there's things that are supposed to stop you from landing at high speed on an aircraft carrier. Very useful. Whew. What's with the silence? Hey, rank. We did so well. We took out so many things, but that death cost us the S rank, I think. I don't know if the death cost us the S rank or not. We may have just not taken out enough planes. Seriously, that's kind of ridiculous. I mean, we took out 30 of the MQs. 30 of them. We took out 92 things in total. In an mostly air-to-air mission. spooky.
Hell, I can't just snap my fingers and make a plane. Believe me, I wish I could. Right now, we needed one. Bad. When we were coming over on the boat, I remember seeing an aircraft carrier. That gave me an idea. The Admiral Anderson. The name of an old sailor.
Just not any old sailor, the hero of the Yuktobanian
The
War.
ship wasn't ready for battle yet. It was still in the dock, getting all rigged up. So they rushed to get her ready. I know about Anderson. In the previous Ocean War, he was the commander of a ship that sent out the last fleet of jets. They say the deck was sloping so bad as it sank, the last plane barely made it off. Those fighters ended the war. That story gives me a little bit of hope, especially at a time like this. We're all in the same boat, like it or not. If this war keeps going on like it is, it'll be the end of everything. The military loaded this thing to the rafters with planes. Some were fighters that were going to be delivered to bases in occupied territory. It was hit before it could complete the mission. Jackpot. The hangars were loaded with goodies. This scrap queen's got work to do.
Woo! Dark Blue. Last mission of the game, mission 20. It's less missions than Ace Combat 5, but it's a longer game.
The operation was a success. Erusian defense forces have been neutralized, and all Arsenal birds are down. However, those 2 new drones buzzing around have royally screwed up our plans. The Ocean and Erusian coalition's air forces are in a sorry state thanks to them. We might not even have any viable aircraft. According to the Scrap Queen, the drones are trying to use the space elevator's transmission capabilities to send their data to drone manufacturing plants across the continent. They're trying to strengthen their numbers. What's worse, their data contains a depth of war experience, so the newer aircraft will be more tactically advanced. If that's the case, this war will never end. We need to take both drones down no matter what it takes. We'll do it so we have homes to go back to. Well, the Scrap Queen's on our side. She says she can make any aircraft fly. This is our final mission. Trigger, let's go. We've got a goddamn war to end.
Goddamn war to end. Let's go. Hugan Munin. Start the mission. Let's see, what's a good plane for this? Well, we can fight them with their own plane. That's definitely an option. It has quams, but the downside to actually doing that is it's way too big for the tunnel run. I know this as my first time playing through this. I did the tunnel run with that horror flying thing. It didn't work out very well. I had to start the whole mission over. Yeah, I kind of don't want Soul Squadron to get shot down. That's kind of my end goal. There's not many good ways to go about that. What are the skins of this thing, anyways? Any of them interesting? This one kind of is. I think we'll just go with the classic, the XO2 Strike Wyvern. Select aircraft, select parts, and we should be good to go. We're probably not going to save Soul Squadron in this, but hey. It's worth a shot, right? Ideally, we can finish this before the ads start. Place your bets. You think we'll crash in the tunnel run?
Can I use this? Hey, can you hear me? That craft is in peak condition. I even buffed up the canopy for a nice shine, so you can really see the sky. Take care, Trigger. When you get back,
The 3 Strike Squadron. Look how we're the independent squadron. Nation 3 strikes. It's like Mobius all over again.
Take care. Whatever happens, it ends here. The outcome's mostly up to him.
Woo.
So, this is the guy? Oh, yeah. He's the one who took off just now.
We've got quite a few Rusians with us. Rusians are sticking around, too. I don't care what country anyone's from. What counts is knowing who the real enemy is. Right, guys?
Yeah.
And I think everybody here knows the score. We all know who to follow.
Stick with Trigger and you'll make it.
Follow Trigger. Roger that. Understood. The space elevator is able to broadcast and communicate. The information infrastructure down, it's the only place capable of wide area data transmission. Drones are waiting for it to power up again. Clever little bastards.
Go leader to launch out. UAV confirmed in direction travel. Clear bandits.
All aircraft in Porto's Coal Squadron, surround and shoot them down. Riders ready, copy. Let's do it, Hujan. UAV reacting. Damn, they're fast. All aircraft stay sharp. Intercept now.
Woo.
Salamander 3, Skull 2, lost. Damn it, that was quick.
Shit.
Provide support. On the enemy's radar. Friendly lost. Another confirmed down. Damn it. Trigger scored a hit. We can do it. Aim well and shoot him down. Good. The enemy is still flying normally, though. Push it. Damage has to be adding up. Another hit. He's the only one getting anywhere out here. The UAVs are equipped with laser weaponry. Target hit. Target hit. Enemy's confirmed, but those suckers are tough.
Alright, I got one.
There we go. One down. One down. Target is losing altitude rapidly.
Soul 2, evade, evade!
Oh.
Soul 2 lost. Attention all aircraft. Launch detected from UAV. Small drones.
These guys have quite a bag of tricks.
Down. Strider 1 got it.
This'll hit on UAV. Outstanding work.
Woo!
Cruised it. Don't stop now. Fox 3.
How did those miss?
Almost out of special weaponry. If you're lost, just follow Trigger. Copy?
Damn it.
No
Got a couple of hits, sweet. Come on, hit him. Ah, you're shitting me. I can't see. Don't you die on me, Soul 3. Got it, sweet. We saved Soul 3.
That one looks like it hurt.
Woo!
Trigger scored a kill. Hell yeah! You finally did it! Way to shoot, Ace.
Why can't our version of the Raven do that?
Look, it discarded its wings. What the? It's just like the UAV that Trigger shot down at Bulgurarest. Is that the prototype that Wiseman was talking about? Is it just me, or is that thing trying to read Trigger's reactions? It's observing Strider. Looks like it's trying to find something.
Look at it go. Get rid of the shell must have made it lighter.
Strider 1, box 2.
Locked on bandit. Yeah. When I get home, I'll break my son about that.
Yeah, we're not having that. Thank you very much.
UAV is down. Radar signal is lost.
Woo! That's not all of them, though.
That was definitely the most intense thing I've ever been in. Can't wait to tell my son about it.
Yeah, wait, stop saying that or else you're going to die in the next cutscene. I know you don't die, but stop saying that. That's the way to curse yourself to death.
Data that may have included Trigger's flying style from leaking. I've got a special bottle of wine for occasions like this. What do you say we open it?
Can you hear me?
I think this will be the first. Hey, how the hell did you survive?
Who the hell is that? More importantly, I thought Trigger destroyed all the drones.
It's thrown away its wings, yet it's still flying.
The question is, do we survive the next part?
Needs to be taken care of.
She's right. I see something on the radar. The UAV is alive and kicking.
Alright. Tunnel runs are always a fun time in the series.
The UAV went into the undersea tunnel. That tunnel leads to the space elevator.
If only we could shed our wings like that thing can.
Trigger, you're gonna have to fly into the tunnel after the UAV.
Where's the escape vector?
There's enough space for him to turn beneath the elevator.
That's a suicide mission.
Probably.
Count, where are you going? We rely on Trigger too much. He's gonna need help.
You can't be serious, Count.
Yeah, well, you had no problem with Trigger doing the same thing.
Trigger's different.
We'll see.
You damn fool.
Caution. Pull up.
Count, give me your status.
Shit, I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have went into first person. Well, so much for doing this mission without dying once. I thought maybe going into first person would help because it helped in one of the previous missions that I've did. Previous missions like this.
We rely on Trigger too much. He's gonna need help.
We're gonna hear rely on Trigger too much too often.
Yeah, well, you
count. Give me your status.
Alive.
Excellent. So you're both okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What makes you think that?
No time to explain. The radio will cut out soon. It'll take a short time for the drone to send over the data.
There it is. UAV spotted. We finally found it. I heard some static when the gate closed. Do you think the UAV is operating the gates?
Probably.
Well, there goes our only way out. I thought we were gonna pull this off after making it through that maze. Don't worry. I'll think of something. I'll find us a way out. No sign of the drone. Did it take another path? Doesn't matter. We know where it's going. We can catch it.
As tunnel guns go, this one's probably one of the smoother ones.
Drone on your tail. Damn it! It got me. I'm hit. Shit. My wings seem fine, but I'm losing thrust. Is it my engine? Definitely feels like it's my engine. I'm fine. I can still fly. My rudder's acting up. It's hard to keep level. I'm not getting much thrust, but I'll be okay. Oh, that's quite the problem. It appears I can't get any more thrust. Drone is turning. It'll send its payload. Shoot it down, Trigger.
There we go. Shit! I hate stalling so much. One day we'll do this mission without dying. Today is just not that day. At least this game doesn't...
Send its payload. Shoot it down, Trigger.
Shit. Stall. Oh. What? Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I honestly don't even know what is a good way to go about fighting the drone. I just get lucky each time.
Shoot it down, Trigger.
There we go. See? Case in point. Now for the hard part.
Yeah, baby. Hey, I'm being serious here.
Shit. Case in point, the hard part. Ooh, just getting into the space elevator is a pain in the ass. I think my one problem with the tunnel runs in the Ace Combat games is they never really prepare you for them. You're just kind of thrown into them by the end of the game, and that's it.
Shoot it down, Trigger.
There we go, got it. And got it. What?
Oh, I get it. Damn it.
I did it! I did everything. Shit balls. We're taking too long.
It'll send its payload. Shoot it down, Trigger. It's down.
There we go.
Yeah, baby. Hey, I'm being serious here. That's right. We're going home. I thought of a way out of here.
Did you now?
Space elevator. The windbreak is hollow, and there's no ceiling all the way up.
Alright.
Not sure if my bird can handle it, though. Fly! I know you can make it! I'll attempt to
There we go.
Get out of here! Everyone's waiting for you!
Sweet. Now I just need to avoid hitting the, everything.
I have less fuel, but I have no choice. Attempting to land. I don't think my plane will make it. Anyway, here goes. Come on, baby, stay with me just a bit more.
Did it. Woo! That was difficult, but we got it. Technically our first try of just going straight up the elevator.
Where's Strider 2? Damn it. Does anyone have eyes on Count?
Wish y'all could have seen that.
You damn fool. What's your position?
Watching Trigger climb. I guess it's my fate to watch from down below.
Yeah, well, we're all in the same boat there.
Yeah, well, I guess we are.
We're sending help. Give us your coordinates.
Directly under the space elevator. Elevation is minus 500 meters.
Minus? Hey, Trigger. You dumbass. Tell me something. What color's the sky up there?
It's dark blue.
I can't tell you how proud I am to be the first to land at
Wait,
this
what was that
spaceport.
transmission?
This is Captain K. Nagase.
Nagase!
The ocean of stars in our galaxy is finally within our reach. To the pilot who generously gave this spaceship a place to dock, we are forever grateful. The universe lies ahead of us, waiting to be discovered. And now, at last, we have a gateway to ascend to it, over and over again.
It's all coming together for me. Today was the day, the moment of her return.
I salute the pilot who gave us all a future.
Woo! And even the soul plane is there. It's hard to see, but one of the soul plane that's about... No, the soul plane is literally just right there on the, right.
Skies unknown. The path to mankind's vast future remains standing, Granddad.
Woo!
The refugees built a settlement for themselves at the base of the space elevator. A humanitarian mission from Yuktovania airdropped some supplies for them again today.
You said it wrong!
Thanks to the princess, the whole world was pitching in to help these people. Handing out the relief supplies would have been a perfect gig for that anarchist dude. But since he's dead now, the job went to the guy from Belka, George. I guess Tabloid got that new system he wanted in the end. Mihai's granddaughters are helping out too. Mihai. That cranky old geezer's here with us too.
Oh god, this is like the end of Infinite Wealth.
To create anything, but now here I am. clinging to life. Watching as my grandchildren and their generation make a new future for themselves and the world. Is this my punishment then? All I do is lie here, wasting away. I'll never know the freedom of flying the open skies ever again. I've been grounded, and my wings have been clipped.
You know what having peace in the world means? It's being able to die in your own bed at a ripe old age. Peace is what those girls are working so hard for here. We got a bunch more refugees today. And the princess, she's looking to the stars. Dark blue, to the heavens and beyond.
Can you hear me?
Alright, that kind of marks the end of our Ace Combat stuff. We still do have Project Wingman. That is definitely an end goal. But I'm debating if I want to wait on its next update that adds new planes before I do that. I also have to play through it twice because I don't have the Xbox version anymore since it left Game Pass, so I don't have my save where I have beaten this game to unlock its mercenary mode. So I'd have to play through it again on PC. Twice. Yeah, it's a good song. This is a good song to end the Ace Combat stuff on. Eventually I might play the PS1 games. I just need a way to play them that doesn't involve fighting with emulators at the moment. I am trying to get them to run on a PS2. Because you can't exactly buy the disc anymore, and my god, the Ace Combat 3 needs a whole separate piece of hardware to even run. Ace Combat 3, if I do end up playing that, might need an emulator. But otherwise, I'm going to screw around with stuff and see if I can get that working. Because I do have a way to run these games from PC on my PS2 and emulate it, I might add, on the PS2. So I'd be curious to see if the Ace Combat 3 fan translation would actually work on hardware. There we go. That was the end of the game, and it's an A rank. Absolutely terrible performance for the final mission. But there's not much you can really do. What is continue even going to do? Oh, it took me back to the main menu. If I continue, it's just going to start me over, I guess, or restart. It's going to put me in the last mission, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, it's just the last mission. Okay, cool. So that was all of Ace Combat 7. We did the DLCs last stream because they happen in the middle of the game, technically. We're not doing that again. I'm not really gonna... The only reason I'm gonna do that, the only reason I'd ever have to do that mission again is if I were to S rank every mission in this game. Like the rest of the games, it's reasonable enough to S rank them. Oh, that's not too hard. Ace Combat 7, however, no, they made it incredibly difficult. I guess fair, but yeah. Not what I call ideal. Whew, I'm tired. I don't know why I need to yawn. Yeah, it was fun. Doing Ace Combat 4 through 7. Good times. Got 4, 5, 0, 6, and 7. So about... Yeah. 4, 5, 6. So yeah, 5 games. Did 5 of the games out of 8. God. Math is not my strong suit when I'm tired. I'm not exactly tired, I've just got a headache. It's fun. I'm not sure what to do now, because of course we still got Project Wingman to Mercenary mode, but I have to play through that a second time, and I also just need Project Wingman. I also would like to play with the DLC, these new planes. More prez. More prez is important. Having to fly with the not great plane for 90% of the game isn't exactly my idea of fun. Because, you know, that's what you have to do when you want prez in your plane, and there's no good 2-seater super planes for mercenary mode. AKA, there are no super planes with 2 seats in mercenary mode. Like the Project Wingman, that plane should be a 2-seater. Like, it has advanced weapons, so it should have a Wizzo. Let's be real, like, a Wizzo would be important for something like that. But it doesn't. And that's neither here nor there. Yeah, I think we're gonna go find. I think we're just gonna call it here and find somebody to raid. So yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. I'm Evis Art 2. This has been Ace Combat 7. I already have an idea of who we're going to raid if they are not asleep. Oh, that's not what I wanted to open. We're probably just gonna raid the same person as we did yesterday because I feel like it. They're doing a big thing. They're doing their birthday subathon. Of course I want to raid them multiple times. Someone's playing the finals. Ew. That's my opinion on the finals. Ew. As I always say, don't play the AI-generated nonsense games like the finals with their AI-generated stuff. Oh, they're asleep. That's unfortunate. I forgot to change their game. When did they pass out? 3:15 by the looks of it? Okay. Who else do we got to bother tonight? Zeeb's doing some Baldur's Gate. Definitely not touching the finals thing. I like the person, I don't like the game, so we're not gonna do that. Let's see, we got Dice Wolf doing some Helldivers, Drake the Drake doing some snow running. Got another person who's sleeping. A lot of people doing Helldivers. I'm gonna go with Drake the Drake. They're always a good bean. And they're doing some snow runners, which is, I hear, a good game. So yeah, let's go bother Drake the Drake, who's playing some snow runners. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'm Mark 2. This has been a video game. Have a wonderful night now, and bye-bye.